You don't wake up one day and suddenly become disciplined. You wake up one day and realize you're tired of abandoning yourself. Discipline isn't punishment. It isn't restriction. It isn't turning into someone cold or rigid. It's self-respect. And for a long time, many of us were taught that discipline means being harsh, grinding, pushing, proving. But real discipline doesn't come from self-hatred. It comes from self-honor. It's the quiet decision to treat your future self like someone you love, not someone you neglect, not someone you betray, not someone you leave behind. And maybe that's the real shift, because every time you say, "I'll start tomorrow," there's a version of you waiting for you to show up, waiting for you to stop choosing what's easy over what's aligned, waiting for you to believe she's worth the effort. And that version of you deserves better. Discipline is going to bed on time when no one is watching. It's closing the laptop when you said you would. It's finishing the workout even when your motivation disappears. It's not dramatic. It's not aesthetic. It's not glamorous. It's consistent. And consistency is deeply respectful. As women especially, we're often taught to pour into everyone else first, to nurture, to show up, to carry. But self-respect means showing up for yourself too. It means saying, my goals matter, my growth matters, my energy matters. And this applies to anyone listening, because whether you were taught to overgive, overwork, or overprove, at some point you were taught to put yourself last. Discipline is where that ends. Let's be honest, when you skip what you said you'd do, when you scroll instead of create, when you delay instead of decide, it doesn't just cost you time, it chips away at how you see yourself. And slowly, you stop trusting yourself. That's the real damage, not the missed workout, not the unfinished project, the broken promise, over and over, until you start believing you can't rely on yourself. That's where confidence dies, and discipline is how you bring it back. Discipline feels calm. Chaos feels exciting. Avoidance feels comforting. Indulgence feels powerful for a moment. But discipline feels steady, grounded, secure. It builds a quiet confidence that doesn't beg for validation. The kind where you walk into a room differently, not louder, not more dramatic, just certain. Because you know something other people don't. You know you can trust yourself. And self-trust is magnetic. Here's the truth most people won't say. Discipline isn't about controlling your life. It's about protecting it, protecting your time, protecting your energy, protecting your standards. Because when you respect yourself, your standards rise naturally. You stop negotiating with what drains you. You stop tolerating what diminishes you. You stop abandoning your potential just to stay comfortable. And that's when things change. Not overnight, but undeniably. You will mess up. You will fall short. You will have days where you choose wrong. Self-respect doesn't demand perfection. It demands return. Return to the habit. Return to the standard. Return to the promise. Again, and again, and again. Every time you return instead of quit, you strengthen something inside you, and that strength compounds. One kept promise becomes two. Two become identity. Identity becomes confidence. Confidence becomes power. Not loud power, not performative power. Quiet power. The kind that doesn't need to announce itself, because it knows who it is. If you're waiting to feel ready, start anyway. If you're waiting for motivation, move anyway. Respect isn't a feeling, it's a decision. And every disciplined action, especially the small ones, is a vote. A vote for the person you're becoming. Not someone colder, not someone harsher. Someone stronger, steadier, unshakable in the way that matters. So tonight, when no one is watching, keep one promise to yourself, just one, and let that be the moment you decide, You are no longer optional in your own life. That's discipline. That's self-respect. And that's where your power begins. I will remain here a while longer. You may rest.